What is going on, boys and girls? Welcome back. It's your favorite motor vlogger, Tree Bag, and I got a question for you. So you're interested in buying a bike, specifically the Lowrider ST with the 131 engine in it. Now you're all gonna say that's a lot of fun, but a lot of money. 100% prepare to get your wallet open. It is not cheap at all. For two wheels and a motorcycle, if you ride every day, it's a little bit more affordable, a little more acceptable. But in my opinion, if this is just sitting in your garage collecting dust, oh boy, that's a lot of money just sitting there. But the most important thing that people always ask is, how's the miles per gallon? You know, how many miles can you get on this beast? How many dollars am I gonna have to shell out because I want to go fast and it's sucking all the gas? Well, usually going back and forth to work, keeping it under 3,000 RPM, I'll get about a little over 30 miles per gallon, about 32. And then if you go to a little faster spirited riding, you ain't gonna get that. You're gonna get less than 20. It's gonna be less than 100 miles on your tank, your 5-gallon tank. But it's a whole lot of fun, so as long as you can afford it, why not keep going? Secondly, insurance. Now, I don't have a good idea of what insurance would cost, as I did get this bike after an accident, so therefore my insurance was probably raised a little bit. But I only pay $100 a month for a 131 Lowrider ST 2023. It's a little bit more than the normal bike, but you got to protect your wearers, you know. And the one thing this bike needs, if you're gonna get a motor like this, 100% needs new brakes. Riding by yourself, you can get away with it, but if you're doing two up, you will need new brakes. It does not like stopping. But like by yourself, you are good to go to just stop. But I am looking at the Brembos. I have not learned much about them. Let's hit it right here real quick. Fuck yeah. Alright, so the next thing you're going to want to check out before you go buy a 131, you're definitely going to want to make sure you got the money again. Like I said, the money. It is a lot of money, but if you pay it off, you got the money. Enjoy the fun. Don't cheap out. Don't get a $6,000 bike when you can go get a 60. What's that about? As a daily rider, the 131 is definitely more enjoyable than the 114. I have yet to actually use a 117 as a daily, but I do know the 114 as a daily rider was not nearly as enjoyable as the 131 is. As you can tell, it just scoots along. And riding in the rain, I have zero problems. When it comes to the power output, it is smooth. I have very little riding experience. Less than 2 years, I believe. And this bike has 2100 something cc's. So if you got it, go get it. Next, I think that's it. The things you gotta know are just really, it's a lot of money, it's a lot of fun, and you gotta put some money into making it stop. I do hear very often that people that buy these engines, they like to break around 20,000 miles and so. But I have a theory in my head that this engine is beat on way worse. Is that a turkey? Oh my god. So anyway, this engine's beat on way worse than a normal, say, 114, 117, because people that buy in the 131s, they want to rip. So obviously you're going to have to maintain it a little bit more. And so far my cost of services, without what I have done myself, just going to Harley and get inspections done, I spent roughly a little under 3,000 and 17,000 miles, which could be a little excessive. You could do it yourself. I'm not a mechanic. I know how to put a screw in with a screwdriver, but I don't know if I can tell you if it's safe or not. So that's why I like to bring it in and get it checked out every now and then. But I think we close this one out. That's the main topics. If you want to get a 131 in your Harley, well, just let her rip. Let her rip. Later, boys.